What's going on, guys? Car Review Guys here. My name is AJ, and this week we've spent some time with the 2026 Honda Civic Sport Touring Hybrid. Obviously, this is the hatchback as well, as you can probably already tell. Not the full review. Full review is linked down below, so if you want all the details on this vehicle, driving it, all of that, that is going to be the video for you. This is a shorter video, 5 things to love, 5 things to improve. We're gonna go ahead and roll the cinematic and go ahead and jump right on into this. Without further ado, let's roll. Starting with the improvement list, number 1 on the list is going to be back here in the back with the hatch. And you are going to notice it is manually operational. And the improvement would be very simply to have a power hatch. Of course, this is the highest trim level on the Sport Touring, as you can see there, and again, the hybrid. And with it being the top trim, I would love to see that at minimum as an option. Number 2 on the list is here on the driver's side, and you're going to notice there is no memory seating. So that would be number 2 on the list, optional memory seating for those that want it, be able to select it, it would be there. That would definitely be nice because it is a power seat, and again, nice gray interior here. Looks really, really nice, but that would be a good option. Number 3 on the list, they are heated seats as well, however, not ventilated. Again, I would love to see that optional. This is the top trim once again for the hybrid, and I would love to see that going forward, again, just as an option. Number 4 is here in the rear, so let's go ahead and open this up, and you're going to notice, and we talk about this in the full review, but there is no vents for the rear seat. I would love to see rear vents added here at some point. It's not like a massive deal, but it is kind of silly that there's no rear vents, and that would be nice to add to it. Number 5 on the list, and this could be just me, and this is a lot of manufacturers, and I'm a supply chain guy. I worked at the Corvette plant in supply chain. I worked for a tier 1 automotive supplier. I worked at Lucid as well, and I no longer work in supply chain in automotive. I'm in a different industry now. With that said, I've been there. I've worked in it for 6, 7, 8 years. I don't understand it. The improvement comes is, I like urban gray pearl for this car, which is basically like a Nardo gray, if you will. And if I were to get that, it's also a higher, more expensive paint color. If I were to go with that, I can't get the gray interior. I can only get black interior. How does that make any sense? I don't understand. We already have it with this, but if I pay more to get the paint color I want, I can't get the interior. Again, from a supply chain perspective, that makes no sense. I understand not having like a third option, if you will, for an interior color, because obviously selling in mass, right? The more you have, the less you're going to sell. It just divvies it up. It adds cost. Doesn't make sense. In this case, I don't understand that. That makes no sense to me because if I were to get one of these personally, I want urban gray pearl with gray interior. That's just me. So I don't know why you can't get it. That's the improvement to allow not only urban gray pearl, but any color combination. You should be able to get any interior option with that. moving on to the 5 things to love. Number 1 on the list, it's got good tech. Matter of fact, I will just show you very quickly, or I will point some things out. We're not gonna turn it on again, that's in the full review. But you have a fully digital instrument cluster other than basically your fuel gauge for battery and or actual fuel. You have a nice screen in the middle, you have the heated seats, and it also has lane centering, which is number 2 on this list. Lane centering. You can set the cruise, or sorry, you can use lane centering without setting your cruise. Sheesh, sometimes words. And that's huge. It's really nice to have. Kia, Hyundai, Genesis, Honda, Acura. Those are the only ones that I know of that allow that. There could be a few others, which I get majority of brands. And that is just such a nice feature to have. Not only that, the lane centering works really, really well in Honda products. So definitely had to make my list. Number 3 is, again, it's a hybrid, right? As it shows on the badge, because there's nothing else I can really show you that it's a hybrid. With that said, the hybrid technology is really good. We talk about it in the full review as well, but like the on and off cutting in like between gas and electric, it's ridiculously smooth. Like I'm in and out of cars all the time. I'm probably more picky than most just because I'm sensitive and see and feel when I'm trying to give you guys feedback. And this thing, you almost cannot tell unless you are extremely paying attention, have all the audio off, and are literally only concentrating on that. That's how good this is. Other than that, I mean, you really cannot tell. Really good hybrid system. And number 4, just tying it in with the hybrid system, MPG. MPG had to make the list in conjunction with acceleration. You're getting an acceleration of around 6.1 seconds with MPG of just a hair under 50. That's really, really, really good. And number 5 on the list is honestly the interior. After spending a week with it, I have found it very, very comfortable. Just the ergonomics, the way the seat sits, just how, you know, plush but not too plush the seat is. It's very comfortable. Does still have little bolsters, which again is nice as well, but it's not overly aggressive. And you also have your window switches, which again, just being comfortable, you want to be able to just click them down, click them up. They're auto, which is nice. Again, it just all the way around. I like the ergonomics where the armrest sits. It's soft touch here as well. I just really enjoyed my week with this vehicle, considering the price tag as well, which didn't technically make a point, but considering all those things I just said and the price, I think they've done a really, really good job. Again, my improvement list is really just improving it, meaning some options, and those that want them are gonna have to pay a little bit more. And a person like me, I definitely would. I would pay a little bit more to have just a few of those extra amenities on this vehicle. Hope you guys enjoyed. One last time, a full review is linked down below. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.